Here, Alex, incidence detention with excitement. Okay, we're going to be able to see double titan here on the patient and Gravekeeper with one window speed boost on coordinator and of course flywheel here on the anti-current. This will be week 8 day 2 match 3 game 3's first half of WBG versus Wolves. Righty, Alex, we're gonna try guarantee the tie game, but with excitement here, 40-second cooldown, 40-second cooldown excitements. Cordy might not be a bad chase. D-King here is on Cordy this time instead of 487. I mean, we still managed to grasp that tie game, but I don't think it was enough that time as well. For Alex right now, we're gonna walk up towards Cordy first, and then see how it goes afterwards. The cat is out and about with the pallet broken there as well. We're going to be able to get a jump, and it seems like we're going to be paralyzing the Cordy here too. There is no window lock here, a little bit unfortunate, but excitement is ready and all survivors are now rushing the Cypher machine. I mean, like, against hunters like Anne, you don't necessarily have to rotate when someone's already being chased here too, so we're just gonna wait to see. We're gonna be able to get excitement and that gun out. To be honest, D-King timed that really nicely. Really nicely, and of course with the I don't think Guide will be able to bring him back there as well. 47 is nearby to harass. We could potentially change targets here as D-King still rotating out. We're gonna be able to take the window there first, and of course with this one, that's gonna be the over. That's a 10-second disarm here. Ooh la la, 10-second disarm. 10-second disarm, and that's no items left. That's kind of the small issue with excitement on Anne. It's just that now you have to chase after Cordy. Now you actually have to chase after Cordy. Just go hit Cordy. Hey Cordy. Nice Cordy hit. And did we get a cat on? No, we didn't. We're gonna bring the cat back. We did not get the bite. That's a little bit unfortunate. We didn't get the bite there. Let's 3 Cypher machines. It is 3 Cypher machines done though. For Anne without window lock, it's a bit hard to play around. I don't even think you can throw a cat out here. I don't even think it's worth it because of the tight spaces that we have to play around. We don't know where D-King is as well. We're going to be able to get a jump over, but sadly, just the window speed boost is going to hurt a lot, especially with the transitioning away. The last 2 survivors are already on their last 2 Cypher machines too because of anti-currents harass. It's still pretty scary. No matter what you do, even if a type of hunter counters a type of survivor, they're always going to find a way to counter you again. And in this case scenario, it's because anti-current was not first chase as well. Sadly, we didn't get any paralysis on towards any cat swoop on towards anti. But in this case scenario, 3-man escape is currently at 37%. We're trying to lock the Cypher machine near anti-current here. We do still have excitement, but I don't think it's enough. I really don't think it's enough, especially with GK here coming out for the rescue as well. We're trying to look if there is any survivors coming from this area, but Gravekeeper might be able to do a no damage rescue here if we're not careful. That's gonna be Cat coming back. We don't see Gravekeeper in shovel form. No, we don't see him. Okay, he's hiding pretty well. He is hiding pretty well here as GK on his way in. We're going to break the pallet first. It's a no damage rescue if you want to do it now. It's a no damage rescue if you want to do it now. We're still stalling for more time. He's out. Can we get a terror shock? We did not. A little bit too hard here to get a terror shock on GK, but that's fine. That's overall fine. Auntie still has her flute, so I don't think she's going to be able to bring items for coordinator here to use. But it should be a guaranteed 4-man endgame here, especially without teleportation nor warp Anne. I feel like warp Anne definitely still would have worked better compared to excitement for 2 main reasons. Reason number 1 being the fact that even if Cordy did manage to get the gun out, that you could just land the cat again, jump, and then warp towards Cordy to get them down a little bit faster. And for the second reason is target changing towards the anti-current too. So like with the cat getting on towards the survivor, with the warp coming in, it acts as a blink, but then like a distance closing blink. In that case scenario, Yavi, as the patient is going to be making his way in, he's going to bring the cat back. We should hit here, and that's a stun number 1, stun number 2. Can we hit further out? We're heading towards the chair. Ooh, that's not the best case scenario here, as factory gate is currently being open, but there is no dungeon nearby. So at least that's the good news. As long as there's no dungeon nearby, we should be able to get at least a 3-man escape. If there was a dungeon nearby, it definitely could have been a 4-man. If there was dungeon here, it definitely could have been a 4-man. As the exit gate has just opened on time as well. Let's congratulate the 3-man escape here from Wolves. Moving straight on to our second half. Let's see, Tongai. Okay, PERSICA'S finally playing mech. Oh, damn, PERSICA'S finally playing mech. That's your first mechanic there from PERSICA'S side. Gonna be able to see the window speed boost and flywheel from the survivors. And of course, Tongai took out attention alongside with Abnormal here. Okay, let's see here. Tongai is looking for mechanic. But for the mech here, I'd say a few things, right? I would say a few things, right? For the mechanic here, the doll has been deployed, but the doll will become the main chase here, which is not that much of a good news. So PERSICA here being able to hide away behind the tank. We're gonna be able to see footprints. We are gonna be able to see footprints here, but because of the fact that there is a small gap for the survivors to utilize to see the window, PERSICA'S gonna have quite a bit of an easy time here rotating around this area. We don't have window speed. We do have window speed boost now to use. Okay, we do. Gonna be able to rotate towards the double pallet area as well. And for Tongai right now, he's just being really careful on how to play this too, because he knows himself with the window vault over. There's another window there to use though. There is another window there to use though, so that's a tiny bit annoying. We're gonna be able to cut a little bit more distance away as flywheel is ready, but I don't think you're gonna be using flywheel here. It's not worth it. In this case scenario, it's not really worth it. But PERSICA, 66 seconds before we actually got the first hit is not bad at all. It's not bad at all. Definitely not bad at all. The window speed boost is not ready just yet. We did crouch down, and that's going to be a slow vault in. Still trying to cut the corners here as much as possible, but Tongai not deciding to vault over that. But wait, flywheel. Flywheel, there we go, Hey, okay, fair enough, we want to play a Palamon game. Okay, fair enough, we want to play Palamon, but that's okay. That is a 95-second bear containment. PERSICA, no items. By the way, no items, survivors, 95-second containment. No items, survivors, 95-second containment. And you have a doll out there to decode as well. So what does this mean? Even with the the abnormal is going to hurt a little bit, but even with the abnormal, this should at least still guarantee us the tie. Even with abnormal, this should still at least guarantee us the tie, because there's still 3 survivors out there decoding, right? So it shouldn't be too bad. Mercenary elbow padding in, wanting to go in for the rescue. We're going to get the normal hit, normal rescue. That's fine. That is 100% fine. As PERSICA still on her console, it doesn't matter for PERSICA right now, because what PERSICA is saying is, okay, we have an Embalmer on the field, we have a mechanic on the field. This will always guarantee us the tie. Why? Because Embalmer can self-resurrect whoever he wants to self-resurrect. He knows who to self-resurrect. And we have also the psychologist outside as well with the empathy with the whistle here for wireless healing. So still 3 survivors out on the field decoding. PERSICA'S Cypher Machine is at 51%, I'm quite sure. 31% on Mech Cypher Machine. So like the moment mechanic is eliminated, it should be around, I would say it should be around guarantee 70% decoding progress there. Especially, well, no XR decoding, maybe 65%. Merc, elbow pad, okay, that's fine. That's fine. We have to be very careful of Typhoon Pull here, and that's going to be the hit. Mech on the run. We were playing Palamon game, but we couldn't get it. A little bit unfortunate. But as I was saying as well, by the time Mech has been eliminated, it is 60-70% Cypher Machine decoding in progress. Yeah. So it's still a guaranteed tie game here from the survivor side note as well. The Cypher Machine 74%. We just felt calibration there on the doll. And of course, it seems like Long wants to go towards the Cypher Machine. He's gonna stall. He's gonna stand still. He's gonna need to stay stationary for a little bit longer. Embalmer on a newer Cypher Machine here. Would Hui be looking for items for himself to use endgame? I wonder. No, he's rotating out towards. He's looking for shock, but we did get that abnormal kick there. So like 235% Cypher Machines abnormal utilized by by its own eye, it wouldn't change much. This wouldn't change much here. In this case scenario, 90-second cooldown on normal, it wouldn't really change that much. Right? Because like, not only, yes, you have 4 stacks of energy, but you need to consume all 4 stacks just to get halfway across the map. So it's not worth it at all for someone here to play, to like, you know, run up and down. Really, I just run up and down in general. And you're going against Huang, who has a coffin, and the coffin is actually pretty close towards the flywheel. But it's still a tie game. But you know, like, and it's pretty close towards dungeon as well. We did dodge that, and then we're gonna go for the loop here once again. Huang is gonna go down. We'll just have Merc rescuing. Just have Merc rescue for this one. So Empathy is gonna come out from Psycho, and then Empathy is not coming out from Psychologist. That's fine. We still have we can elbow pad towards middle to get an item. Mercenary did get an item in middle, but I just wasn't really looking. I just really wasn't looking. But as long as the survivor here gets a tie, we won't move on towards extra round. But if it's a 3-man elimination, it'll be a tiny bit more different. That's a really good body block here from their side. That's gonna be elbow pad out, and of course the Cypher Machine Pop. What item do we pick up? We didn't pick up the item just yet, it seems. But Mercenary would be able to see that coffin on him as well. And with this coffin, the coffin's gonna come out here immediately. Juan is on the other side. Juan is 100% on the other side, but he definitely can make it towards this area as well. Now, there isn't much left to use for Merc. There is trump card change for teleport. But Embalmer still has... Oh no, Mercenary still has a coffin for himself. Really? That's 2 coffins. Oh, that's 2 coffins. Oh, wait a second. Double the trouble. Wow. Wow, that's double the trouble. And the moment you eliminate Mercenary as well, guess who is going to be at dungeon? It's going to be Embalmer at dungeon. We do know where dungeon is. Mercenary will go down here immediately. Embalmer, are we going to rotate back to dungeon? Embalmer has to stand in between dungeon and the moon gate. Because if we don't teleport, then it'll be a little bit more of a different scenario here. But it seems like Embalmer's going to run straight back towards dungeon. Teleportation coming out. And let's congratulate the tie game here for WBG and for winning against Wolves. Let's move on straight towards IVT Hong Kong HMT, shall we?